Okay, so besides new titles and titles that are fresh to me, I also had the chance to visit the Wargaming.net booth, and I'll be honest, Wargaming took up a very large portion of one of the floors. Now, it was an absolutely brilliant booth of theirs. They had World of Tanks and World of Warships in full force. I believe they had 8 or 10 PCs for each of those two games, and they also had Master of Orion. I didn't get the chance to play that, but I did have the chance to look into it a little bit further, as we'll come on to it in a minute. Now, coming back to World of Warships and World of Tanks, some of you may already know that the Mighty Jingles was attending the event, and I did see the Mighty Jingles in person there at the event. I did not get the chance to speak to him or take a photo with him, unfortunately, because he was trying to instruct a lot of the people who had come over to see what World of Warships was all about and World of Tanks was all about, and he was showing them some basics and giving them assistance, which was really nice to see. And it was great to actually see a fellow larger YouTuber in person and think, Jesus Christ, I walked within 1.5 meters of that guy. Sounds odd, but when you see people on the internet and you see people in person, it's a completely different world, I've got to say. But enough gushing about that. I am just looking at my scripts to see what I remember I actually did there. I did have the chance to play a little bit of World of Warships there. Obviously I didn't play ships I'm used to playing because that would be silly. I actually had the chance, because they're all press accounts, to play a game in a tier 10 battleship known as the Montana, the American one. Now, if you're wondering why I decided to give it a go, the idea was if you were able to get one ship kill when playing a game of World of Warships, you picked up a free goodie bag from the Wargaming.net booth. And in that goodie bag was this absolutely awesome shirt. And I've got to be honest, I love this shirt. I haven't stopped really wearing it since I've come back, although it's going to need a wash soon. And in the goodie bag there were tons of other items, but we'll go through that at the end of this video. But what you have to know is I actually enjoyed playing the Montana. It was very different and I had a great laugh. And on top of that, if you went over to the World of Tanks booth, you had the ability to win a goodie bag as well, the same as the World of Warships goodie bag, if you picked up 3 kills in an individual game. And whilst I was not inclined to play World of Tanks at first, I then remembered that I've never actually played the Centurion series tanks. So I had 3 games on the World of Tanks machine, playing from the Centurion Mark 1, the Centurion Mark 7 one, and then finally the Centurion Mark 10. I absolutely loved them, and it's actually reignited some of my passion for World of Tanks. And at the same time, I did it so that way I could pick up one of these t-shirts and a goodie bag for my dad, because he's quite a fan of World of Tanks and World of Warships as well, and I thought it'd just be something to round the day off nicely. And it was the final thing I did, if I remember correctly. Now, we're going to move away from that and come on to one of the cornerstone pieces, or the cornerstone piece I should say, of why I visited the Wargaming.net booth. That cornerstone piece for me was the fact I did something which I actually felt as though I went outside of my comfort zone. I went and tried to interview one of the guys in the Wargaming.net team, but a member, not just in terms of the PR department was there, but a member of the community team, because I knew a couple of them would be at the event. And I actually had the opportunity to do a full interview with Eurico Viegas, one of the community coordinators at Wargaming.net. And here's the interview, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a big fan of World of Tanks and World of Warships. Haven't really heard much about Masters of Orion, so starting off with Masters of Orion. What is Masters of Orion exactly?
So, Master of Orion is... Well, first, here's the thing. Most of our games that we've done so far, that we released so far, are all free-to-play games. Yes. And this is our first entry into, let's call it, the regular game market. So, in the sense that Master of Orion will be... You play for it once, and it's done, you can play it. Yes. We will have some integration with the Wargaming account, but it's going to be money. You don't have to associate your account with the account where you're playing Master of Orion to get multiplayer. It's just going to be some free DLC, and that's it. So it's relatively minor. So in that sense, it's a more potential. On the other hand, it's also a reboot of a really influential franchise. Because the original Master of Orion was the game that defined, not necessarily defined, but the term 4X, for explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate, was created, well, coined specifically to analyze the original master plan. So in this way, it's a franchise that has a lot of followers, and it's something that's a big responsibility for us to go in and try to make justice to the franchise. So it's, like I said, a new world because it's a model that's not our usual model, and then there's that responsibility to run. So it's interesting endeavor.
So carrying on that thing, then, you're saying that this game is not actually a free-to-play. How do the company react to such a thing? Because you guys are really well known for the fact you make brilliant free-to-play games, and the model really works well. You have premium and whatnot, but it doesn't unbalance the community. So how do you transition to a world where it is playing?
I wouldn't say difficult, but it's not necessarily difficult. It's more in the way that it's something new. On the other hand, most of us in the company are gamers, so we are aware of that situation. And to be honest, some actually welcome that change. We know that it's not going to be for everything from now on, but it's something that we like to see. So the transition itself is really not a big deal. It's more that sort of minor culture shock, so to say. The whole being acting in a more traditional company, in the way of a traditional company, if this makes sense. And but beyond that, there's not really. The changes aren't that massive.
I see. Yeah, so moving away from Master Right, more to sort of World of Tanks. Okay. I had one of my subscribers ask, how, say for example, World of Tanks, for a very long while everybody wanted the British tanks to be added. How do you balance the community in terms of matching their expectations and at the same time keeping them happy? Because I know that it's an item at the moment with British ships, a lot of people do. How do you manage that?
See, on our case, we basically announced that since it's a win, it's implied that we're going to have all the races from the original games, and we are. Yeah. However, since we went into the access, we only have a limited set of races built. We will be adding them with time, probably a lot faster than most people think when I say it this way, but we will be adding them soonish. But there's a lot of people on the mainland Steam going, so where's this, where's that? Well, it's coming. It's coming. They want to have everything now. We can't necessarily give it to them now. We want to. We would like to. But I think that it's better this way because it's we also need to balance the races between themselves so that we don't have one race that's crazy versus the others. And we would like to have that introduction be more gradual to ensure that things are better balanced. But like I said, like you said, it is a problem.
So you apply a process not only to Master Run, but also to World of Tanks and Wargaming. And World of Warships. So, I know obviously we've got Russian cruisers coming to World of Warships soon. Are there any other things that you're allowed to tell us that are coming down the line or that we can get excited for?
Unfortunately.
Fair enough.
I would like to, but...
Alright, so one last question then. What's been your favourite part of working as part of the Wargaming.net team? Whether it be with Master Ryan or the Tanks or if you had to pick your best two or three?
See, my main game within the company right now is actually World of Tanks console.
I see.
So that is the one... Our whole process of going from the last generation consoles to the new ones was really interesting. In some ways, I personally, not the view of the company, but mine, I honestly believe that Tanks console is a superior game to Tanks PC. Of course, people disagree. Well, everybody has their opinion.
Calm down, everyone on camera.
But it's, at least for me, it's more enjoyable than PC at this point. And not only that, but the whole directly with the community, because sometimes we, let's face it, are kind of afraid of some negative reactions, and we need to engaging directly with the community. Like here, it's something that is a big part of what's good. So it's basically when, like the situation, which I'm completely unprepared for. think it's something that helps personal growth. So it's something that, while like I said, it's daunting, but I like it.
That's good. So actually, I do have one last question. Do you feel that, I saw earlier today that you had a YouTuber, Mighty Genius, walking around. I know he turned up to sort of support. Do you find that YouTubers like him and members of the gaming community help you with your daily jobs, and help alleviate the effort of the community managers?
Definitely, because there are. Let me see if I can word this properly. Because it's in a way they're more reachable by the community than us, or at least they would see them as more, let's say. I think but it's easier for the community to trust them than to trust us.
So it's sort of, if I can think of it as that sort of second layer of interaction, such as you're obviously really, you have to stand back from the community, and then they're that sort of front line. Which
ideally, we try to also be that front line, but there's sometimes with some situations
they help bridge the gap.
Yes. It does help us, like you said, close that gap between us.
Well, Eurico, thanks very much for your time. So I hope that was a bit different and rather interesting for you all. I must admit, I really felt out of my comfort zone when I asked one of the Wargaming.net or publicist guys there who were staging the event, hey, can I have a chance to speak to one of your community guys or one of the developers at Wargaming? And then Eurico comes along and sort of, you're the guy who wants to interview someone? And sort of, yeah, whoa. And it's a case of, where do you want to do this interview? I don't mind doing it right now. And yeah, it was different, folks, and I will happily do it again. I actually feel a lot more confident in myself for going out there and actually speaking to the guys. It was an enthralling experience. And when I do go to other events, if you do have questions that you want asked, feel free to chip some in, and I will try to ask them if the developers or the representatives of a specific game you're interested in are going to be present at the event. Now, this wouldn't be any video without some gameplay of World of Warships, World of Tanks or War Thunder, and we've got some World of Warships gameplay coming up now, where Callum tried to secure his own t-shirt in the Cleveland, the Tier 6 American cruiser. And in the background you're going to hear me talking to Nick, because Nick hasn't really played any World of Warships or World of Tanks games, games of that nature, and he was quite interested in giving World of Warships and World of Tanks a go for a bit. So I was trying to get him on the side and sort of explain to him how the basics work and whatnot. So enjoy this, and at the same time, if you are new, perhaps the background commentary will also help you feel encouraged to give the game a go, or the games a go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Callum, also known as Scorpion on Fire, going all in to get himself a Wargaming t-shirt. Yep. He's got to kill one ship and he's in a Cleveland because he's an anti-air scumbag.
Can't be that difficult, can it?
Go make a cup of tea? Yeah, I'm waiting, mate. No, but it's the same with most wargaming things. Once you die, you're out of that round. But the idea is that you can just go straight into another game with a different ship. It means you can work on multiple tech trees at once.
It's free to play, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you purchase ships?
So you buy ships using game currency known as, I can't remember exactly, but it's silver. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Most people call it, I think. You can buy ships with real money.
Yep.
They're premium, they have enhanced credit earning rates, and also they have some unique additions in terms of the XP they can provide for commanders.
Yep.
But they're not off balance, so you'll find that some ships at high tier will have brilliant anti-air capabilities, but their gun range is so limited that you never feel overpowered in a premium ship for the most part. But yeah, it's an interesting game model because it's an exponential curve in the fact that you can get tons of low tier ships really early, but then the experience and money requirements just increase drastically. But I play up to tier 5 at the moment, so you can face, in reference, you can only face up to 2 tiers more than your ship's tier.
Okay.
Which means that you're never at too big a disadvantage, and the nice thing about this game is, if you get one shot on a target and make that shot perfect, the Citadel hits Callum was telling you about, that can be enough to bring down a ship that's 2 tiers higher than you if you get it right. And there's nice hits.
A lot of ships got over there.
Yep. got 4 triple batteries, which means as a cruiser he can cause a lot of fires and a lot of damage. But he seems to be being focused.
He seems to have attracted the attention of pretty much everyone.
Now, the Cleveland's a unique ship, but it's the fact that it can bring down aircraft really fast.
Yep.
However, it doesn't have torpedoes, which means going up against battleships, it has to chip their health rather than torpedo them and take out a huge chunk of their health.
Are there submarines?
No.
Damn.
It's not looking good. That's not bad. You'd enjoy this more than I think you'd enjoy World of Tanks, though, Nick. Because World of Tanks, you've got to worry about penetration mechanics and all that. It's not looking too bad now. It's raining the hurt. Oh yeah, here he goes. Oh Nick, look at this. Now, this is what the Cleveland can do. It can just rain death.
If you hit.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're opening up on me.
I reckon he'll get it.
Yeah, some hit. Is he like pressing a button to go up and down, or is it aiming?
Yes. So you can zoom in, and he's lifting the mouse onto target.
Okay, but is he pressing another button to swap?
No, so the sight raises as you go to further distances.
Oh, okay.
And if he deploys his reconnaissance plane, he'll get a top-down view. Nice hit, 6,000.
Go away, Nagato.
We got more hits in. Yeah, so when he sets a ship on fire, you know bleeding in certain games.
Oh, God.
Yeah, when you get hit.
No.
Oh no, he's got a problem. He's got to take out the destroyer.
Or just run away.
Destroyers are much faster than cruisers typically.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Really?
Yeah, a lot faster.
And he just teleported.
Yeah, he disappeared into a smoke screen. That's the one unique thing that destroyers get, is the ability to just disappear into smoke. Although I think he might be able to kill off that Mahan.
Torpedoes.
Oh no! Come on! No! Can he do it? Oh no! That dodge.
Yes.
Whee! T-shirt secured.
Oh, there's the t-shirt. I gotta get me one of these.
Yeah, Cleveland's are good, I've heard. Remember, you have got your plane as well to give you more range.
I don't think I'll need the range of this Cleveland though.
Alrighty. Nice. Yeah, so fires cause ships to bleed health gradually.
Yep.
They can automatically put them out using that little repair thing, that R key, but they don't have that available. They normally have to wait about 50 to 60 seconds. And what that means on battleships is you can bring down a massive ship with a lot of health just by making multiple fires. And the same applies with flooding, but that's torpedo work. I just took a big one. Well, not good.
wet kind of screwed in there.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, it could be close. You could chip him out. It's 2 fires with a single burst. Oh no, he's...
Faraday again.
Oh no. Oh, you got one. Okay, so that's all the gameplay out the way and all the sort of video recordings of the event out the way now. But there's still more. Because throughout the day I picked up a number of goodie bags whilst I was going around. And as I've said, you could win goodie bags on the stalls, such as Wargaming.net's booth, if you managed to get certain conditions when playing on a press account. And as a result, I thought I'd show you what I got. Now, there's a number here. Now, a company named AOC were present at the event, and they were giving out a small goodie bag. I think it was more of one which you could just carry around and fill up as the day went on. There was some advertising material about monitors in there, gaming monitors, and it was a pretty radical lanyard, if I have to be honest. One that I'll actually probably take along with me if I ever feel the need to sort of put my keys around my neck or something along those lines, if I need a lanyard for work. So it's not bad. It's a nice little thing. Pretty cool bag as well, especially now you've got to pay 5p for a bloody shopping bag in the United Kingdom. Yep, this video just got political. And then, obviously, as I was walking around, picked up a Wargaming.net one from going to the Wargaming.net booth and managing to pick up kills in World of Warships and World of Tanks eventually. Now, these are not all items from that booth, so let's just go one by one. Okay, so here's a poster from the booth that was dedicated to Warhammer 40k Eternal Crusade and Dark Souls 3. Absolutely epic poster, I feel. I'll be putting this side up, I won't be putting the Dark Souls side up. Now, giving these away for free, you didn't have to win them. I had tons of these posters to go around, so that'll probably be on the back wall here. Really nice poster. And it looks as though the game Eternal Crusade is coming summer 2016. That's cool, didn't realise that. Obviously got the Worms plushie from beaten by the devs on Worms WMD from Team 17. Awesome dude once again. Got tons of stuff here. PC Gamer goodie bag, so this was being handed out to everyone as you walked in and out of the event. What's in here? Claim your free game, which is something from Enforcer, Police, Crime and Action, so this was a free game. Haven't claimed it yet. Or have I? This was an advertisement about hoodies and whatnot. American Truck Simulator. Yeah, didn't play that. Excalibur Games must have been there then. This was a special offer for PC Gamer magazine. This is the official Hitman magazine. As you can see, 47 is still bald, even in the new game that's coming out. So that was a sort of promotional tie-in, and that's a bag. Tons of stuff here. A free Wargaming.net hat. Okay, a bit tight, but might as well put it on, just for a little bit. There we go. That's some paper when I wrote down a couple of things. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, whenever you went on a Sega stand, if the people hovering around liked you and you managed to catch the eyes of other community people, or not, no, it was just a general thing that was being done by the Sega stand. When you played on their machines and you went over to one of the assistants, or they came over to you once you finished, they would give away a free giveaway card. Now, what was absolutely brilliant about this was the fact that they were giving away a complete mixture of games. It wasn't some gimmicky £3 game from ages ago. I'm going to take the hat off. But they were giving away anything ranging from some really old games, such as Condemned Criminal Origins, I think that was the name of the game, all the way up to the complete Sega collection, dating from 2013 backwards. That's a lot of games. That includes a ton of Total War games, let's put it that way, and a load of Sonic games. And I actually managed to get my hands on a copy of Napoleon Total War and my hands on a copy of Total War Rome 2 Emperor Edition from just playing on their machines and having a great time. Now, on top of this, more towards the Wargaming booth here, there are a number of little giveaway items, so for World of Warships and also for World of Tanks. Now, some of these items are for people with actual accounts, so people who've been playing the game for a while. So, to give you an idea, for World of Tanks there was the giveaway of a Tier 5 Chi-Nu-Kai, 3 days premium, and 1 garage slot, so that's a Japanese premium medium tank. And in World of Warships, there was, here we go, the giveaway of 1 Tier 3 Aurora, 1 day of premium, 1,000 signal flags, and 1 port slot. So those are for me. Now, the other 2 items were for people who had gone there on the day, played the game and really enjoyed it, managed to achieve the conditions to win a goodie bag, and then will probably go away and play the game, start an account and actually grind their way up the tech trees. And I really like these little cards here. And what I was thinking is, instead of using these on myself, either by integrating them with my current account or alternatively having to create a new account, I thought I'd do a giveaway on this video. So what I'm going to say is this: if you are interested in the items on display, and I'll read them out shortly, in the comments section of this video, if you are interested in the tanks, either World of Tanks item, I want you to put in against your comment hashtag, or just literally the word in big capital letters, tanks. And the item you'll get, if you are randomly chosen by myself or an individual invigilator, probably a friend or a close family member of mine, if not myself, you'll pick up a Tier 2 T2 light tank, 7 days of premium, 1 garage slot and 1,500 gold. The alternative, if you are a World of Warships fan, and I want you to put in big capital letters Warships next to your comment if you want to be entered into this, you will pick up a Tier 2 Diana, 1 hangar slot, 7 days of premium and 1,000 doubloons, the golden currency. And I'd like to steer this towards people obviously who are going to be new to those games, but alternatively, if you are playing the game and you're not too far into it or just want these items, feel free to put yourself down in the comments section for these. And remember, it's tanks in big capital letters to be in the tanks giveaway, and it's warships in big capital letters to be part of the warships giveaway. And I'll probably have that running for a week after this video's gone up, and then I'll do an announcement, I'll email you your code, obviously keeping correspondence until the code goes through, and there we go. So, with those items out of the way and the giveaway discussed, what else was in here? Well, that's a pen which I used on the day and lost, but now found. Aha, here we go. So, as I said in the interview of Eurico, or Mr. Viegas, Master of Orion is not a game that's going to be free to play, it is a game you have to pay for, and I picked up a 15% off collector's edition purchase. So that might be something I'll consider. And then there was something from Starship Mechanic, just something that was handed out. Got no idea what that was, I did not play it. Some promotional material about the grand finals of Wargaming.net League. And yeah, that was that goodie bag out the way. Obviously I had another goodie bag where I picked up the shirt for my dad. And I think that is everything. So that is the end of the video, unfortunately, in terms of all the stuff that happened during the day and all the discussion points. But really, as a sort of outro to this, I just want to express my gratitude to 2 groups of individuals. Firstly, the developers and community managers I had the chance to talk to and interview on the day. I must admit, I am very, very grateful for the fact that you guys took your time out to talk to a nobody like me and actually let me interview you guys. I was really shocked, and that's probably what put me out of my comfort zone more than anything else, the fact that, I mean, not many people were sort of talking to the developers on that level. Only the sort of companies that have gone there for interviewing purposes and quite well known. I believe there was one news network that was there, can't remember their name. But thank you for taking your time out to actually talk to me. I really appreciate that. And I definitely will be coming back again. And hopefully if there are more titles coming out, or if you guys are there again, or your colleagues are there, I'll definitely be asking questions once again. But my second piece of gratitude I want to express is to my friends who I went with on the day. So Nick, Callum and the other guys who I'm not going to name for the purposes of this video. I really appreciate going with you guys, meeting up with you all, and some of it was last minute organisation, but it was fantastic. I thought the day was going to be excellent just by itself, if I'd just gone by myself, but when you go with your friends who are all into PC gaming and you go to an event like that, it doesn't matter whether you're absolutely tired and whether you can't stand the thought of getting up at 6:30, ranging up to 7:10 on a Saturday morning. or even earlier in the case of some people, it's an epic day and one that I will treasure for a very long time. And if another one's held next year, I'll definitely be going, and I'll be definitely going to a number of air shows this year, ladies and gentlemen, and other expositions, such as the one that I attended this weekend just going by. So really, I'm just going to say, as we close off for a couple of pictures here that were taken at the end of the event, and of course we are going to be squeezing in a tank, we always had to squeeze in the tank on one of these videos. I just want to say to you all, thank you very much for watching. And as always, if you have enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, comment or subscribe for future videos of this type on my channel. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care and good luck in the skies.